Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. Bold and the beautiful weekly spoilers. Finn puts escape plan into motion. The Bold and the Beautiful next week spoilers find John Finn Finnegan, Tanner Novlin, putting his plan to escape into action in episodes airing July 25 to 29. Also, on B&B, someone goes downhill and a madwoman scrambles to protect herself. Take a look at the latest spoilers for the Sudser. Coming up next week on B&B, John Finnegan fights for his life as Sheila Carter, Kimberlyn Brown, attacks him with a syringe. But that doesn't stop Finn from fighting back against his deranged mother. Finn is starting to realize how Sheila thinks, and soon, Finn uses every tactic he can think of to wear her down on Bold and the Beautiful. First, he plays on Sheila's love for him. Finn begs the villainess to prove she truly loves him by letting him go. All Finn wants is to see his wife, Steffy Forrester, Jacqueline Missinswood, and to put an end to her grief. When that plan falls through, Finn switches tactics and spews vile words that crush his birth mother. Then, Finn can see that he's getting to the she-villain, Promise Bold and the Beautiful spoilers. He keeps pushing his crazy mother and starts wearing her down. Eventually, the legacy villain knows her time is almost up, and Sheila will go back to prison if she doesn't run. She loses control of their situation, and Finn has the upper hand. So the back from the dead doctor could very well escape next week on Bold and the Beautiful. Next week, Taylor Hayes, Krista Allen, and her ex-hubby Ridge Forrester, Thorsten Kaye, take off to Monte Carlo. No doubt, they are deeply worried about their daughter, Steffy. See Bold and the Beautiful spoilers. Ridge has been doing his best to get answers from Mike Guthrie, Ken Haynes. But after Taylor tells him that Steffy's grief and depression are worsening, the dressmaker knows they need to support her, so they hop a plane. While on their flight to the south of France, Ridge and his ex have an emotional heart-to-heart, and they race to Steffy's side to console her, confirm Bold and the Beautiful spoilers. In next week's B&B spoilers, Steffy tries to enjoy the view of a gorgeous vista in France and appreciate the beauty. But she's lost in thought as she recalls her loving marriage to John Finnegan. Steffy is so deep in her grief that she knows she needs help. She needs to get better for the sake of her children Kelly Spencer, Sophia Perez McKinley, and Hayes Forrester Finnegan, Piper Harriet. Later, Dollar Bill Spencer, Don Diamond, gives a remarkable person an incredible gift. So it looks like Bill reunites Finn with his wife after finding Lee Finnegan, Naomi Matsuda, in the alley on B&B. Be sure to tune in daily to see John Finnegan fight his way to freedom to reunite with his family on the Sudsfest. As we begin a new week on The Bold and the Beautiful, the drama is about to reach new heights. Fans have been anxiously waiting for the moment when Finn will finally make his daring escape from Sheila's clutches, and it seems like that moment is just around the corner. Brace yourselves for heart-pounding moments, unexpected twists, and emotional showdowns as Finn takes matters into his own hands. Here's a preview of the week ahead. Finn takes control of his fate. Finn, who has been trapped under Sheila's thumb for what feels like an eternity, is done being a victim. This week, the time has finally come for him to regain his freedom. With Sheila continuing her reign of terror over him, Finn knows that the clock is ticking, and he has to act fast before Sheila's twisted hold on him tightens even more. But escaping from his mother's manipulative web won't be easy. He's faced with numerous obstacles, including Sheila's constant surveillance and her unpredictability. Despite the risks, Finn's determination and love for his family push him forward. As the week progresses, Finn begins to put his escape plan into motion. It's not just about running away, it's about reclaiming his life and fighting for the future he's always dreamed of, a future with Steffy and their children. The question is, will he be able to pull it off before Sheila catches wind of his plans? Sheila's reign of terror intensifies. While Finn is plotting his escape, Sheila remains as dangerous as ever. Her obsession with controlling Finn has only deepened, and she's prepared to do whatever it takes to keep him in her grasp. Sheila is cunning, and she knows how to manipulate the people around her, making her an even more formidable adversary. As Finn begins to move closer to freedom, Sheila will undoubtedly sense that something isn't quite right. She may resort to drastic measures to prevent him from slipping away. In addition to her unyielding desire to control Finn, Sheila also has a deep-seated hatred for Steffi and anyone who stands in her way. With Steffi and Finn's reunion on the horizon, Sheila's jealousy is bound to reach a boiling point. She will stop at nothing to ensure that her son stays with her, no matter the cost. As Finn prepares for his escape, Sheila will be watching his every move, and her suspicions may soon grow. Will Finn's plan work, or will Sheila sabotage him at the last minute? Steffi holds on to hope. Meanwhile, Steffi continues to fight for her family and her marriage. Despite the pain and heartache of being apart from Finn, she refuses to give up hope. This week, Steffi's determination to bring Finn home grows stronger as she works tirelessly to piece together the puzzle of his disappearance. She refuses to accept that he is gone forever, believing in her heart that Finn is still alive and that they will be reunited. Steffi's tenacity will be tested as she faces more roadblocks. The more she tries to uncover the truth, the more dangerous things seem to become. Sheila has always been a constant thorn in Steffi's side, and now Steffi's hope of rescuing Finn could put her directly in Sheila's crosshairs. As Steffi works behind the scenes to uncover the truth, will she uncover Finn's plan in time to help him? Or will she walk into a trap that Sheila has set for her? Ridge and Taylor's support. Steffi won't have to go it alone, however. Ridge and Taylor, two of Steffi's biggest allies, will continue to offer their unwavering support as she faces the emotional and physical toll of Finn's absence. Ridge, especially, remains deeply invested in helping Steffi get the answers she needs. He hasn't given up hope that Finn is still alive, and he's not about to let Sheila's twisted lies destroy his daughter's life. The Forrester patriarch will use every resource at his disposal to help Steffi get the closure she deserves. Taylor, as always, will be a voice of reason for Steffi, reminding her that hope and faith are often the only things that can carry someone through the darkest of times. With her own emotional struggles about Finn's fate, Taylor will help Steffi hold on to the belief that love will triumph in the end. Brooke and Hope worry about Steffi. Meanwhile, Brooke and Hope, ever concerned for Steffi's well-being, will continue to offer support from their own corners. While Hope is still adjusting to the changes in her own life, she remains deeply affected by Steffi's pain. She's seen her friend go through so much in her journey with Finn, and seeing Steffi struggle in the wake of his disappearance hits close to home. Brooke, too, will become increasingly worried about Steffi's emotional state. She knows firsthand the toll that unresolved trauma can have on a person. But what can they do to ease Steffi's burden when Sheila's control over Finn remains so powerful? This week, expect Brooke to have some tough conversations with Ridge and Taylor about the importance of keeping Steffi grounded and protecting her from making reckless decisions. The situation grows more complicated, and they all realize that they must be prepared for the worst, while holding on to the faint hope that Finn's escape plan will succeed. The Great Escape. Will Finn make it? By the end of the week, the stakes will be higher than ever. Finn's escape plan is in full swing, and tensions are running high as he navigates the complexities of evading Sheila's watchful eye. With the clock ticking, Finn faces a race against time. If he's successful, it could mean freedom and a future with his family. If he fails, he could be trapped in Sheila's web forever. As the plot unfolds, expect moments of shocking betrayal, heart-stopping action, and emotional outbursts that will leave fans on the edge of their seats. Sheila, ever the villain, will do whatever it takes to hold on to her son, and Finn will be forced to fight harder than ever to break free. The week will be filled with close calls, shocking revelations, and the promise that the battle between mother and son is far from over. Will Finn manage to escape Sheila's clutches and reunite with Steffi, or will Sheila find a way to keep him by her side for good? The tension is rising, and the bold and the beautiful fans won't want to miss a single minute of this thrilling week ahead.